Alright, good morning. Today is Friday, 17 April. So today I'm going through the corrections to the order operations worksheet that you did last week. Those have submitted the worksheet to me in a Google Drive. Please go back to the same drive again to retrieve the scripts that I marked. Okay, so you have not done that, you pause the video and go and retrieve back so that you know which questions you need to do corrections. Now, you do not need to print out the worksheets that I have sent back to you, but do your corrections on the hard copy that you are holding on now. Alright, repeat, you do not need to print out the worksheet that I put back to the Google Drive, but do your corrections on the hard copy that you have it now. Okay, now before I start my corrections, there are a few things I want you to take note. Some of you have forgotten the rules of the order operation, so a quick revision. You need to remember rule number 1 says that if there are brackets, you must do that first. Rule number 2 says if you have multiplication and division, you have to do that. If both are present, then you will do from left to right. Okay, and rule number 3 says that lastly you take care of the addition and the subtraction. Again, if these two exist in the statement, you will do from left to right. Okay, so you must understand. Alright, you must understand these 3 rules because I realize some of you have forgotten. Okay, so let me erase this. Some other mistakes some of you are make. Number 1, no equal sign. Some of you just work out the question without putting the equal sign. Mathematically, you are wrong because in mathematics, I cannot say 1 plus 2, 3. You need to have this equal sign to tell you that 1 plus 2 equals to 3. So this is important. Okay. Number 2, of course, some of you did not show me any steps. Now, if you do not show me any steps, I can assume that you just punch in the numbers using calculators and give me the answer. You have to show me steps in order to show it to me that you actually have understood the rules and you know how to carry out the order operations. Alright. Number 3, as usual, many of you did not show me your underlying. Alright, again, those who have underlined, actually I am able to highlight to you where your mistakes are. Alright, those who you did not underline, you find it's very difficult for me or for you to do your checking. Okay, so these are the 3 things that I have realized. So please correct your mistakes. Okay, alright, so let's start our corrections right now. So question number 1. So you have division and subtraction and multiplication. So you do from left to right. So 30 plus 30 divided by 5, 6 times 9. Alright, so you have addition and multiplication. Rule number 2 say do multiplication first. So 30 plus 6 times 9, 54, right? And lastly, 30 plus 54, 84. Okay, so that is question number 1. Okay, question number 2, you realize that bracket is given to you. So rule number 1 say that if there's bracket, you do the bracket first. So 90 minus 4 times 70 minus 58, so it's 12 plus 38. Now you have multiplication, subtraction and addition. So rule number 2 says that you will do multiplication first. So 90 minus 48 plus 38. Okay, now you have subtraction and addition. Rule number 3 say do left to right. So 90 minus 48, 42 plus 38, and that's the answer, 80. Okay, next Number 3, 56 divide by 7. So again, there's a bracket there. So rule number 1 say you do the bracket first. So 57 divided by 7 times 13 plus 19. So that will be 32 minus 25. Okay, so you have division and multiplication. Rule number 2 say do left to right. So 56 divided by 7 is 8 times 32 minus 25. So rule number 2 say do multiplication first. 8 times 32, 256 minus 25, and that will give you 231. Right, so that's page 1. So I hope after going through the corrections for the first 3 questions, you have actually recalled the rules when you're doing order operation. So I would strongly urge you, those who got question 4 to 7, any of the questions wrong, pause the video and redo the corrections on your own. Right, I trust that you're able to do a correction. Sometimes because you could have forgotten the rules or due to careless, okay, when you're working out the sum. Right, so do pause the video now and try on your own the corrections for the next 4 questions. Right, question number 4. Now you have minus, division and multiplication within the bracket. So again, just apply. Rule number 2 say you will do the left to right, which is you work on 28 divided by 7. Right, so 80 minus 28 divided by 7 is 4. Okay, the bracket is still there, so keep doing it. So do the multiplication first. 4 times 18, 72. The bracket is still there, so work this out. 48 times 80 minus 72 is 8. And lastly, 48 times 8, 384. Okay. Question number 5. Rule number 1 say do the bracket first. So 82 minus 75 is 7 times 14 minus 10. Rule number 2 say do multiplication first. 7 times 14, 98. 98 minus 10, 88. Alright. So question 6. Alright, question 6, there's a bracket, so we will do the bracket. 250 divided by 10, because do left to right, so that will be 25 minus 3 times 7. Okay, so you have multiplication, you have subtraction, multiplication. Rule number 2 say do multiplication first. So 25 times 3 times 7, 21. So work out 25 minus 21, so that is 4. 33 plus 4 is 37. Okay, question 7. Alright, question 7, there's a bracket there, so do what the bracket is. Write down the rest. So 15 minus 8, 7. Okay, so you have division, multiplication, subtraction, addition and multiplication, so do left to right. Okay, we will work on left to right. 81 divided by 9, 9. Again, left to right, 72. Okay, now you have addition and multiplication. Rule number 2 say do multiplication first. So 14 times 7, and lastly 72 plus 98, 170. Alright, so that will be the correction for page 1, these 2 pages. Okay, so make sure you cover up my answer and try to redo the questions that you have made mistakes and ensure that you know how to do them correctly. Alright, thank you.